And, if I could sit in my garage and do a live chat, that would be awesome. I don't see anybody here yet. So since no one's here, I'm going to take a drink. I wonder if YouTube allows that. Anyway, it's good. That looks good, Teresa. Thank you very much. So it's not choppy and pixely and stuff and junk. Really curious how the reception from my garage is. If this is a clear broadcast, I guess you could call it, that would be very awesome, because I would love to do a couple of live stream, I guess we're calling that. Oh, that's so cool. So it's good. John Philippone, what's up, my brother? So it's clear, not choppy. Not at all. Oh, I have my new microphone hooked up. Good audio. Awesome. Bugsy Chipper, good to see you as always. Nick Sweeney, awesome. So everything sounds good and clear. Hello, PT. I couldn't really quite pronounce your name. So I just got totally off. Oh, so I wanted to check to see what the deal is out here in back of the house, what the barn is like. Hello, Amber. Robin, hello. Jedi Squatch, crystal clear. Prune Tomonto. Oh, Pruny. Hello, Pruny. Little choppy, Nick. Thank you. I appreciate that, because I'm really curious how this goes. Hello, Beth. A great picture. So the audio was okay. What I'm worried about is the choppiness. I tried this when I lived back in Massachusetts, and I was having a really hard time finding a place. I had to drive around in my van, which is in trouble right now, but to try to find a spot where I could actually not have, I don't want a live stream to look like junk. So it's important to me, the spot I'm in right now, this is kind of my area right here. Let me give you a little shot. This is my spot. It's a little desk area that I have with all my stuff. And so if this comes in good right here, that would be fantastic. This is something that I could deal with. I would like this a lot. Thank you, Sue. I appreciate it. This again was just a test, so I didn't have anything planned. I will talk about something though. It is an explorer's desk, Tom. It is, and I love this spot. It's really comfortable here. I got a nice breeze that goes through the pond. And this is a nice desk that was here. I didn't build it. It was here when I moved in. So since I've got you guys here, 11 people. I'm a little shocked that there's actually 11 people that are around right now. I went to a place today, and I'm going to upload the video. Yes, Bugsy, you passed the test. I see my loyal, my cult following is here. The new Squatch office. It is my new Squatch office. If you guys didn't see my newest video, I put the truck in the back, the van, took it off of the flatbed, and jumped in it just for a second before the flatbed even left, and turned the key and it started right up. I almost fell out of the van. Thankfully, the door was closed and I couldn't topple out of the van. I was so mad. I mean, I didn't even know what to say. Thank you, Teresa. I'm glad you're part of the Squatch cult. And the van started right up. I was so mad. I was happy, and yet, so I have a loose connection of some sorts. I don't think it's going to be a major production as far as money goes, fixing the van, which is great news, at least as far as I know. I've got my cousin Jimmy is going to come up on Sunday, and I'm going to take a cruise down to Mass, and we're going to ride up here. And he's going to take a look at it for me. He's a lot more mechanically inclined than I am. So how you doing, rolling the floor? Good to see you. When you were mad. Well, I'll tell you, the tow truck driver looked a little nervous as I was counting out the $68, and I'm looking at him, and I wanted him so bad just to say to me, don't worry about it, pal. It's okay. You don't have to pay me. But he came to do a job. He's got a slip or a ticket that he needs to fill out, and he had to do what he had to do, so I had to pay him. What's up, G. Reg? We all have a few loose connections. That is so true. Some more than others. So, I of course, I paid the guy. I was so furious. Then, I know this is completely unsquatch related. The brakes went right to the floor. For some reason, I had no brakes. Well, I just looked at it in my driveway, looked in the brake reservoir, and there's no fluid at all. So that could be a quick fix either. And also, which would be awesome. So, it's tough to comment on the chats, but I'm going to try my best. I don't want to leave anybody out, and it's really fun to chat live with you guys, where mostly I just see you after the fact in my comment section. So it's really neat actually to have kind of a live thing. I did this only a few times before, back in Massachusetts. I did it once in Blue Hills Reservation, and that was fun as all get out. I ended up, that video was like an hour and 20 minutes long, like my longest video. But if you guys have any particular questions, go ahead and ask them. If you could do it in capitals, I've noticed like when I watch Bigfoot Odyssey and I'm drawing a blank with anyways, put caps that way I'll notice them. But I can't imagine you guys having a ton of. See, I'm getting a lot of reconnecting. It's funny, if I move my phone closer to the barn doors in the barn, I do get better reception, but I don't know. So I went to a place today. Thank you, Linda. I love being in New Hampshire, I'll tell you right now. Oh, the circle of death. Stu, hang in there. Oh, the blue, I hate that thing. Better. So I went to a place today, you guys, and I made a short video about it. It was in, here's the map that I'm using when I'm on the road. And nobody uses maps anymore, you guys. I've never seen anybody with a map anymore. I can't rely on my phone because up here, the phone, it's in and out and it's terrible. Even the GPS, it's terrible. My satellite Garmin works fine, but this is my Bible up here. So I went to Gardner Memorial Wayside Park. And it was just a whim. I was looking at it in the map. And yeah, I appreciate the you guys with giving me advice on the van. Much appreciated. As a matter of fact, it was someone else that mentioned about the brake fluid, and I ended up checking that out. I do not have enough land to shoot on. I would love to, but the neighbors across the way, I actually live in a downtown area, which is hilarious because for downtown New Hampshire, this is like the city. It's awesome. It's really like a suburb. The closest like store is across the way here where I broke down in the van. It's a post office, police station. Right across the street's a butcher and a deli, laundromat. Then there's a gas station, a beer store. That's it. And then you've got to travel in all the different directions to go find something else. So this is a really good spot for me to get my feet wet up here, because if I want to walk to the store after I've had maybe a couple of cocktails and I've had maybe too many and I don't want to drive, I can really just walk right to the store. So getting back to this Gardner Memorial Wayside Park. My family is up there in Hillsborough, real close. When I come up, I got lots of forest to hike. Yes, Hillsborough is right down the street. Well, everything's right down the street when you're in New Hampshire, but Hillsborough is very, very close. So I went to this place, Gardner Memorial Wayside Park. Now, it was about an hour north of me, 50 minutes or so. But I was taking my time cruising. I took the bike, took a nice kind of ride, got all my gear with me and stuff. And I wanted to check it out. Pulled in the parking lot. Nobody's there. And you cross a little wooden bridge when you first get in. And I made a video too, so I'm going to publish the video right after this. I did not intend this to happen, this at all. I was going to do a test, ask a few people how the audio is in the video and such, and of the like. And I figured since I've got 25 people here, I'm shocked I've got 25 people. Oh, and 8 thumbs up. Thank you very, oh, sorry, golf clap. That was loud. But miles away, Linda. So I got to this place and I got off the bike. I had been on the bike for an hour, so I was kind of stretching, walked over a wooden bridge, got into the woods. It completely overtook me as I was a skid. All of a sudden, I haven't felt that way since back in Massachusetts. Up here, I went to the New Hampshire Greenway, Sunapee Greenway, and I had a couple of weird feelings here and there, but today, really strange place. I felt like it was foreboding. I felt like I shouldn't be there. I only hiked 75 yards up the trail, and I ended up taking a detour. And there was a little signpost, and you'll see it when I upload it, that I could have went a half a mile up this trail that just was dark and damp and mossy, and I saw tree breaks right away as soon as I had come in. And yes, I didn't see who said that, but I do follow my gut, and I turned around and I had mentioned in the video I'm looking for a jackpot area because it's up here. It's I could just go into any clump of forest up here, I feel, and do research and explore. I want a solid area that really makes me say, wow, I got to come back. So today, stepping into this place, this felt like one of those, I don't want to come back here. So in turn, it makes me think maybe I should go to this place and investigate it, at least hike a mile, right? At least go in a mile. So instead today, what I did was I detoured a path to the right. It said 0.5 miles, something old mill path or trail. And you'll see it later on when I upload it. And found a really, really interesting tree twist break. I don't know if you guys put stock in breaks and things like that, sapling breaks. This thing was really big. I'm really into that kind of thing. And I think you're going to find that really interesting, you guys. So I'm going to put that together, sitting out here in my research barn, my office, and I'll edit all that together and try to get it out tonight. Matter of fact, I don't see a problem with it. It's not a long video, so I should be all right getting it out. Also, if you guys notice a difference in the audio, I hope you do, because I'm using a different microphone, or a microphone, and I wasn't before, and I was getting all that weird, really strange water. Sounded like I was next to a creek everywhere I hiked. So I'm using this microphone, and I think, and when I watch it after I've edited, to make sure I didn't swear on accident or do anything dumb. Well, I do a lot of things dumb, but anything out of the ordinary, right? To make me look more of a fool. The audio sounds really good with this microphone, so I'm going to keep that. I also have these bad Larrys. I got a couple of these that are going to help me in the wind, and we'll see, because I have yet to use this, and I could have the first day I used this microphone. Anyways, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. This was supposed to be a test. Let me read some of the comments from you guys before I exit stage left. So I'm going to do really quick right now, just a couple of questions. And I know that you guys probably have already asked them, but I was jabbering. And so if you have some questions, I'd love to answer them. Deborah Williams, I like this too. I love the live stuff. Are you in the USA? I certainly am. I'm in New Hampshire. Please do more live streams. I will. I plan on it. As long as this is okay. I don't want it to be choppy and pixely and you just, I don't want that. But if it looks good, Deb, the next hike was earlier today. And so I've got a video coming out. Don't go, Susie. Well, you know what? I want to have a cigarette. I don't like smoking in front of the camera. I don't like to drink in front of you guys. But I will say I am planted here. I'm not going anywhere for the rest of the night. So that I will have a few beers. Coming in good. Thank you, Linda. Is okay. New Hampshire is a state, G-Reg. I'm almost in Canada. I'm very close to Canada. So I am at the northeastern part of the United States, right next to Vermont, Maine, New Hampshire. It's all New England, part of New England. Nice to hear a fellow masshole, Roland. Nick Sweeney, you're in the UK. Awesome. Have one for me. Deb, I'm going to have a sip. Please, guys, forgive me. Have a beer on me. Have a drink on me, as AC/DC would say. Oh, copyright. No, I didn't sing it, so it can't be. They can't get me for that. Also, right? Nothing to forgive. So also, I found this thing out back behind my house, right? Have a shave. Mr. Nemo, I got a shave so bad. My daughter is driving me nuts. She said, I look like I'm 65 and I'm only 50. So, you know what I mean? I really like the area you're in now, Deb. I really do too. It's awesome. I know smoking, it's not funny. So, but I'm gonna have a cigarette. And you'll notice I don't in my videos, guys, and the reason why I don't, I just think it's not classy at all. I look like a biker. I'm both. I'm a biker and a hiker. I do belong to a bike club, and I keep that separate. So, it's not a good look, smoking. I really don't, I don't think it's professional looking, and I'm not a professional YouTuber. So if I can at least help myself, then I can, if I don't smoke in all of my videos and I'm taking, hey, how are you? I don't like that look. I'm not saying whoever does it, that's fine. It's not a big deal. And I am an ironhead, to Jay. Thank you, Deb. I appreciate it. It's easy. I quit smoking 100 times. So I found this thing I was perusing my neighborhood. I go the same, married and all, we can be great friends, although am I right? You're in Massachusetts, Sue? Oh, I didn't realize you were there. All right. Is weed legal in New Hampshire? No, it is not. Dadgummit. And right over the border, it's fully legal. I'm not gonna say either way what I choose to do on my spare time. I find it an issue that any lawmaker, any man in a suit, it can make a rule that tells you you can't smoke an herb that grows from the ground. I totally disagree with that. I've been known to partake, but no, ordinarily in my field, in my job, it's not something I do a lot. Maybe a little relaxation on the weekend, but generally I have a lot of drug tests and stuff like that. So. Stafford, Connecticut. Daryl, is it legal in Stafford? Look it up, John. I wonder if it's legal in Connecticut. I'm not sure. Stop reading my private communications. I'm sorry. I thought, my bad. So You can grow it and smoke it. Well, see, in Mass, you can too. You can grow up to 6 or 7 plants, which is pretty cool. I mean, listen, my mother had multiple sclerosis growing up, and I'm going to get a little bit serious here. My mother, all my life, when I was born, my mom was already diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And listen to her symptoms: lack of appetite, headaches, she couldn't sleep, and sore muscles. That runs the gamut of what medical marijuana does. It gives you an appetite. It helps you sleep. It helps soreness, sore muscles, nausea. She had a lot of nausea and dizziness. Medical marijuana fixes all that. And I tried to talk to my mother when she was alive. God rest her soul. She's been gone about 5 or 6 years now, but I tried, and she's a very, very religious woman, Jehovah's Witness, as a matter of fact. She wouldn't have it. I'd be like, Ma, come on. You got to toke on a fatty. You'll be fine. And joking around with her, but I wish she had. And, that's that. And it would have helped a lot of her symptoms. CBD oil. I haven't tried that yet, Nick. That's interesting. I've never tried it. I mean, it doesn't get you high, right? I mean, it just kind of, I never tried it. It's kind of getting really popular now. So, anywho, so, the plastic in the barn was left here by the person that lived here before me, and he had a big grow room back here for growing pot. That's why half of the barn is plastic everywhere. And I only know this because I spoke to the guy before I moved in, and he was moving his plants out. So he kind of weathered one side of the barn and put all plastic up, and he must have had grow lights out here and everything. But the plastic was for growing Eagle marijuana cigarettes. So, anyways, I like it. I may close this half off because this is where my little desk is, and heat it. You know what I mean? I'm not a much of a green thumb, but I wish my auntie would use it. She has multiple melanoma. It's probably good for that too. Did I hear about the guy at the campground at Cave City, Kentucky? I did not. Hello, James Heingardner. Let me step away. You guys talk amongst each other. I need to get. I'm just gonna grab a little snifter off to the side here. Look at the bugs. The bugs up here are brutal. Brutal. So, like I keep trying to talk about, I live in the city of Antrim, downtown Main Street. But like I said, it's like a suburb. If you, it's not, like I said, there's a store, a butcher shop, police station, post office. Everything's local right here. Other than that, you're traveling. And out behind my house, I saw this thing. Like a trail behind my house. So I Google Earthed. My home. Sure enough, behind my house, there's a river, a stream river. It gets flooded at times, and other times it's more of a stream. But there's a huge wooded area behind my house. I got to go out there, but I would have to bushwhack. I'm talking about big machete bushwhacking in order to get out behind my house. So I will do that when the ticks settle down, which should be pretty soon, I hope. I know. I'm going to follow it, Linda. I really want to, because I want to show it to you. Let me show it to you if I can. I don't know how the reception is going to be, but I'll take you out to the backyard and show you. It may be a woodland creature trail. All right, guys, let's go. Let's check it out. Please keep me informed as I'm going on the reception. If it gets all pixelated and in and out, I think it'll be even better outside. But this is behind my barn. And if you look, oh God, that wasn't me. So if you look right here, there's a trail right here. Like something is traveling in and out of here. No doubt. And so I'm and behind the house, off this way. Oh my God, you probably can't hear me because of the microphone. I didn't even think of it. Such a dumbass. The microphone's in the front. So, I can do this. If you follow back here, there's a huge hill. It's not a mountain, but a huge hill, wooded area behind the house. I gotta try it. No doubt I gotta try it. But with the ticks the way they are, I'm not going out there right now. It's all kinds of, I don't mean right now, this second. I'm saying I'm going to wait until it kind of settles down with the ticks up here because I'm all freaked out by them. I really am. I don't like it. I just, they scare me. I've heard more stories of people getting Lyme disease and all that stuff. I got enough issues. I don't need a disease. All right, watch. This is going to break up now that I just came back in the barn, right? Well, Antrim is a town. It's not a city, but I call it Main Street. Usually is in a city, but very uncomfortable smoking in front of you guys. It's just very unnatural. So, listen. Oh, thank you, Linda. It is a cool place. Was the rubbish thrown around by Bigfoot? What rubbish, Mr. Nemo? Oh, I see what you mean. That's a good question because, Mr. Nemo, you might be speaking of when I first moved up here and the rubbish was strewn everywhere because I left it out one night when I didn't realize about the area. And that may be what you were talking about. Excuse my hand. Scroll back to what I said about Bigfoot. Please forgive my hand. I'm scrolling. Scrolling. Nick. Staying steady. No problems. Good. I don't know. You guys are driving me nuts. I'm scrolling. I didn't see it, Nick. I apologize. I got my hand very unprofessional. I mean, if anybody of any quality producing ever saw this video, they would say, I don't even know how. There's 38 people on this chat. Now I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. I maybe I might should cut it short. Looked like a big game trail back there, Deb. I agree. I see a big hand. That was me, man. All right. Let's see. So much for the fast live chat. I know, Linda. I'm trying. Jay Ward, no worries, brother. So I guess I almost feel like, oh, this is very important to me, you guys. Somebody needs to help me. Help me. I want to send these to you guys. Free. Just send them out. I need someone to help me. How do I do that? Besides snail mail, right? Hello, Kathleen. Besides mailing this, I'd love to start merchandise, sweatshirts, mugs. I'm not kidding. T-shirts, hooded sweatshirts that say, hey, how are you on the front? And thanks for clicking on the back or something. to supplement my income. I'm not even kidding about that because not getting any money from YouTube at the moment. And I'd love to be able to do that, but I want to send these to people. Linda, I'll send them to you, but I gotta go to Teespring. I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna start writing stuff down. Give us your email. So, Mr. Nemo, here's my email right here. You all can have it. I have no issue with it. It's lowercase d, lowercase j, I think. Yes. Let me write it down so you all can see it. Look at this is the typical office space when you really can't find anything at all. Okay, so I'm gonna write down my email, you guys. Not a problem. You can contact me. I don't. Here it is. Lowercase d. Oh my God, is that backwards to you guys? What? What am I, a mirror? What am I gonna write it backwards? Are you kidding me? Tell me you guys aren't seeing that backwards. Okay, lowercase d, lowercase j, 9053430 at gmail.com. Jay Ward's hooking me up. He wants one. Just say it. Okay, so I'm going to say it again, guys, okay? This is both D and the J to start a lowercase. DJ 9053430 at gmail.com. That is my Gmail. So I had another person say, Dave, I want a sticker. I said, oh, I'll send it to you. I haven't sent it to him yet. And there's no mail pickup here. I don't have a mailbox. I have a P.O. box. So I don't know. I need some way that, I have 100 of these fully prepared just to hand them out. It would be so cool if you guys would stick this on your window or of your car or on the windshield, mostly like where you see out. Like just put it right there so you got to look around it as you're driving so people can get a good, no, I'm kidding. But like stick it to anything, stick it to your refrigerator or whatever. I'd love to give them away. It was not a huge expense. I have a friend that makes shirts and makes sweatshirts. He has a company, a sign company. So if I could figure out, if I make t-shirts, Daryl, you'll buy one. I've had a bunch of people say that they would buy them. Amy Wilkinson, I'd love to give you a sticker. But I am not going to make up a bunch of envelopes and with stamps and mail them to people. I don't mean to be rude. That's not what I'm saying. I guess how else could you do it? Right? What's the alternative? I guess what I'll say is, I guess I'll mail them, right? I have to mail them out. Unless you guys come here and pick them up personally and we go on a hike. And that's free of charge too. I'd love to go on a hike with some of you guys, some of you commenters. John, you too, man. I'd love to get them out. A contest would be great. Guy was shooting at Bigfoot in a cave in Kentucky. Yes, I heard that. That's right. Yeah, yes, I heard that. So there was a couple next to this. I think Bob Gimlin. Bob Gimlin's channel is where I heard that. Have you guys heard of Sue Girling? Yep, please. Have you heard? You guys have heard for Bob Gimlin, of course, right? I really, really like his channel. There's something about his voice, something about his channel and his presentation that I really like. Yeah, Jay, Bob Gimlin. And that's where I saw that Kentucky story. And it was funny because no charges were pressed. This guy didn't get in trouble. He fired off shots at a campsite. The story itself is whether you believe it or not, whatever. It's up to you to believe it. But if this couple was sitting next to this guy's campsite, they're firing shots off 20, 30 feet away from him, and the cops came, or I'm sorry, the federales or the officials showed up, and they did nothing. That's suspect. Big, big, big suspect, just suspect. And that's all I had to say about that Kentucky thing. All right, 48 people. Oh, man. This was supposed to be very, very short. I have seen Colorado, Bigfoot, Mark, Sue. I've seen his channel. Yes. Some of his theories are a little bit different than mine, but I do appreciate what he's doing. I really do. Yes, news on PayPal, Mr. Nemo. For some reason, I left it dormant and I didn't use it or something. And what they asked me for was a photo that I had to send in, verification of address, which is very difficult right now because I'm in transition and now I have just a P.O. box. I have money in there, Mr. Nemo. It's sitting in there like $300-400, just sitting there. And man, could I use it right now. But it's in limbo. I have a Patreon account. I don't know how to use it. I have no clue. It's there. I have no idea how to put that out in the description below and stuff like that. Therein I see. I need an assistant, so to speak. No. That doesn't sound right. I wish there was somebody that had more spare time than me that could, set something up like that, like a real Patreon or like a or something to supplement. There's expenses that go on with this, and I don't care what he says. The time is money. I go out hiking though. See, that's my argument right from the very start. My P.O. box address is 330. It's 330. It's 96. Am I going to give you guys my address? Do I really want to do that? Is that really where I'm headed right now? Anyways, I wish my son still lived with me because now he's gone. I miss that kid desperately, but he would have helped me with the Patreon. I gotta go, John. Good to see you, man. I'll see you on the next one, definitely, and I will do more live streaming. Thank you. Good to see you. We could all stalk you, Mr. D. Well, at least I know that if I gave my address, it would take everybody forever to get here because there's nothing close. All right. Trying to find a good local. I know. I do need some help. And don't make a joke out of that. I know somebody is gonna, but give your address, hate mail. Listen, you know what's great? I would just shout out my address, and it would be no big deal. But I don't know about that. I don't see a lot of people on YouTube doing that, so I'm a little bit nervous to do that. I've had, not a good move. Thank you, D. I just don't think it's wise. All you guys are awesome. You know what I mean? Sue, I may ask my nephew. You're right, Sue Gerling. I think I may do that. It's probably a good idea because he lives up here. He's local. Talks through email first. Right. So, Linda, that's a good point. Some communication through email and things like that. And I think that maybe after some communique, then maybe there could be something where I could give out my P.O. box, but that's strange. It's kind of too many fruits, nuts, flakes out there to give your address. Bugsy, I agree. Let's see. Hiker Dave, you're just down the way. Nick Sweeney, am I that close to you? That's talking. I know. I won't, Sue. I promise I'm not going to give my address out here. Linda, yeah, email me soon, please. I'll send you a few stickers if you want. It's not an issue. I had the stickers made with the purpose to just hand them out. I mean, I'm not selling them or anything like that. It would really be neat to have one of you subscribers take a picture of it on your car or something somewhere out in the Midwest, and to see my sticker on someone's car would be really cool. Deb, I'll give you a stick too. I'm just trying to figure out separate mailbox at the post office. Now, so here's the thing, you guys. I have a P.O. box. I got no problem telling you it's number 330. That's not my issue. I think that I got to give you my address and then add that P.O. box number to it. I don't know. Maybe I could just give you the address to the post office itself. But I don't know. Oh man. Let's see. I'll pay postage. I'm in the UK. I'd like to. I'd like to do that. I just get a Hike a Dave P.O. box. All the stuff can go there. I'm sorry, it ghosted out and I didn't see who said that. Donna, that's not a bad idea. Don't share your address, Jetty. I'm not gonna, Jedi. Just your P.O. box, city, state, and zip. Would that work? So, Sue, so what? The address of the post office itself and then my box number, right? I wouldn't have to give the address of my house. Jay says yes. Just a P.O. box number, city, state, and zip. Colorado did that. Huh. So that's correct. So, all right, that I can handle. I can handle that. What I'll do is I'll put that in one of my videos. Maybe the one I'm going to do later on. The longer you guys keep me here, all 46 years, the longer it's going to take me to upload the video I made today, which really wasn't all that good. It was a short hike. But don't tell anybody. Listen, I'd spread your stickers all over the Midwest. Nick, that would be so cool. I feel like I should end the video for some reason. I don't know why. It's not like I'm going anywhere. Your post office. Have friends who are box that don't have house address. Well, see, I don't get mail delivered to my house. I get it delivered to a P.O. box. But from what I'm seeing from all you guys, send a self-addressed stamped envelope to get the sticker. Absolutely. I really would do that. I would have no problem with that. That wouldn't bother me at all. But I do, there's time involved. You know what I mean? Thank you, Sue. Any video is a great video. Oh, that's too loud sometimes. I just have to make sure that I can do that. What I can do is I can hire my daughter, and she can put a sticker in the envelope, seal it, and then I can run to the P.O. box. And yeah, Deb, I mean, that might be really the way to go. Self-addressed stamp envelope. You guys, there's 50 people here. All right, now I'm getting a little bit nervous. I feel like I should do something entertaining. Should I juggle or something? I mean, I'm not in the woods. There's the issue. I'm not hiking in the woods. I probably should be. Donation, damn. It's 47. It's 52, Lynn. Man, be ripping me off. A couple of people that are watching. Do a handstand. That would be really funny. I would. You know what? I will off camera. Let me do a handstand. Let me do a keg stand. I mean, a handstand off video. Give me a second. Talk amongst yourselves. Try to figure out how I can, you know. You guys didn't see that, right? No, you guys ain't stupid. So I'm really loving the microphone. I really think this is a game changer. Scott, thank you from Bigfoot Odyssey. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sending me this. He sent me this along with two of these squirrel heads or whatever, these wind socks. Just because he was asking people who wants it, and nobody wanted it. So I ended up saying, "Hey, geez, I could really use that. I have this stupid water, the creek that runs next to me as I'm hiking constantly. It sounds like it." But anyways, thank you, Scott. Bigfoot Odyssey. If you guys haven't, subscribe to him, and don't forget to gently tap the bell notification. And he's got really quality, especially if you're out in the field. His videos are awesome for that. PayPal, talk to Kerry and Linda Arnold, Jedi Squad says. I will. I think a lot of it is honestly is my Irish laziness. All I got to do is take a picture of myself, and they want me to take a picture of a piece of mail. They want me to. I keep going for my phone to show you guys what they want from me. I think in the near future I'll take a screenshot of what they're asking for me, and I feel like going. You know what? You know what I mean? What was wrong with it before? When I had money in it and I took out some money here and there, I actually did it through Walmart. I got a code from my own phone, pardon me, and went into Walmart and said, "Hey, here's my code. The code's only good for an hour." And I just said, "Hey, I need $200," and bam, here's the code. And they gave me the money that all you awesome guys were sending me. And then I didn't use it. It sat dormant. And I'm wondering, what's the problem? What was the problem before? I didn't report an issue. I never said, "Hey, I'm having a problem. Someone's taking money from my PayPal account." They just on their own decided to look out for me, for my best interest, to put a hold on it. It's like, really? Geez, thank you so much for looking out for my best interest. But now I have hundreds of dollars that are frozen in there that I can't touch. I need to be more proactive about it, and I realize that. Let me read some of these. Any plans to explore? Pardon my hand, that is so rude. Walmart, that's why Walmart sucks anyways. Dave, do you have any plans to explore Munson, Mass again? Yes, I do. They think it was not me. I think that's the problem, Lorraine, that they think it was someone else taking the money out, because I kind of was letting it sit. And then all of a sudden I took out 200, and then 3 days later I took out 150, and I'm not sure. Consumer Affairs, believe me, I'll call somebody. Channel 5, that's right. I'll call. Oh, what was her name? I don't remember. Channel 5 in Massachusetts, Paula something. Did you give the P.O. box? Tom, can I talk about what you're doing to help me out? Do you mind, Mr. Tom Carroll? If not, I'm not going to say nothing, but, I've also seen these things where you can donate to a channel as the chat is going on. That has seemed so far out that I don't think I could handle. I don't think I can handle something like that. But you know what I mean? We'll see in the future as I get a little better at it. I'm definitely lazy. I'm lazy when it comes. If I got to put time into something on the phone or the computer, I have a beautiful laptop. It's awesome. And I use it strictly for my channel. Hi, Bill Slinsky. And I use it it's awesome. But I barely ever open it. There's all kinds of keys and buttons on it and this and that. And my patience when it comes, and therein lies my problem. I have such little patience. I'm surprised that I have enough patience to edit my videos. Put a donation on your live feed. I wish I knew how to do that, man. because I would, you know what I mean? I would, I really would. And nobody ever can donate if they don't have the money. Nobody does that. And that's a key thing. And because, I have a job, you guys, I make a decent living. I'm an iron worker, local 7, Boston, Massachusetts. I build massive sky rises and parking garages and schools and hospitals and stadiums, and I built the Boston Bruins practice arena. I built the practice arena for the Boston Celtics and all kinds of stuff. But we all incur expenses. Everybody does. And if I made $500 a week, I'd be broke. If I made $5,000 a week, I swear to God, I'd still be broke. It's almost like the more you make, the more you spend, and it never seems to be enough. Anyways, I think I've said too much. I should be signing off right now because I'm saying way too much. Deb, if you're talking about you should take it all out at once for PayPal, I should have done that. I don't mean to point. I'm sorry that it's so rude. I should have taken all the money out, but I didn't feel like I had to do that. It wasn't needed at the time. And it felt kind of like a bank account. I don't know. I have to smoke again, you guys. So please don't hold it against me. And don't tell anybody else that's not on the live feed. 52 people. That's a good small number. So, Tom, Mr. Tom Carroll, I saw you in here. Okay, so I want to tell you something, Lorraine, that you haven't transferred to your bank, right? Paula Zahn, Tom, that's the lady. That's who I should call. That's the chick or the nice woman on the news that's like consumer affairs and stuff like that. Lorraine, I'm going to tell you about a bank, the banking system. Thank you, Tom, and I'm going to talk. I appreciate that, Tom. I want to let people know what you're doing for me. So I just want to give it a second and talk about banks real quick. And then I'm going to tell you how Mr. Tom Carroll is helping me a lot with my channel. So I hate banks. I am anti-bank, anti-system, anti-establishment, anti-everything. If I had my way, I have a bank because I have to. Right? I have my annuity, my vacation fund, my retirement, all of that stuff is in one bank, and I hate them. I hate the banks. I hate ATM machines. I hate that I can't go to the bank and get my money because they're closed. And if they're not closed, I have to go and sit in front of a machine and get that. And they make money off of my money. I won't go there right now. I'm not doing it. I'm very rage against the machine. When it comes to the system, banking system, the banking cartels, I will not. I can't go there on this channel. Maybe I will go there on my Surviving New England channel, and I can rant about how disgusted it makes me that these corporations make billions upon billions as the poor just stay poor and the rich just keep getting richer. And oh man, see? All right, I'm not gonna. So, Mr. Tom Carroll, we have been in communication through the comments and stuff, through my videos and stuff. Retired military gentleman, great guy, very, very nice. And he said, Dave, can I help you? Is there something that I could do? And, he's retired, he's got some time. And so I decided to do the Freedom of Information Act to try to slap some people awake up here, and let's see what's going on up in New Hampshire, up in my county, Hillsborough County, and different areas in my area for sightings, Bigfoot sightings in state parks, state forest, and the like. And it came back. He had got back in touch with me. He's like, there's really nothing worth reporting. So he went, took his time, did this for me. Also contributed to my channel generously, which I cannot thank enough for that. But he took his time for me and did that. And then again, asked me, let me know what else that he can do. And it's such a big help to know that I've got somebody in my corner that I could say, hey, do me a big favor, look this up, please, and see what's here for this and that, and then as I can do my own thing, and it's a really great thing. Tom, Carol, thank you so much, and I really would like to meet you. I know that we don't live far from each other. Come on up to New Hampshire. We'll have a cup of coffee, or I'll come down and see you because I believe you're in Mass. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Maybe I said too much, Mr. Carroll, about where you reside, but thank you very much. I don't know why all the chats. Sure, Deb, email me this weekend. I'll give you the P.O. box. Absolutely. It's funny that, Sue, thank you. I will keep that in mind that, because I know a lot of people have reached out and said, Dave, I'll help you. What do you need? What do you need? And so it's really nice to have that backing, especially because I feel over time with you guys, a lot of the people I'm seeing in this chat are names that I have been seeing in the comments for a long time on my channel. And it's almost like I know you guys, I know that I don't and everything. And it's kind of not fair because you guys get to watch me and learn my mannerisms and see what kind of person kind of that I am. I know nothing about you guys besides your comments, but that's okay. There's anything wrong with that. I'm going to smoke a little bit, so just hold on. I don't like smoking. I don't know why. Very uncomfortable. I never smoked in front of my mother when she was alive. Even in my 40s, I wouldn't do it. All right, so what size am I? 3X, 4X, Volk Westie. I am a 2XL. Unless something runs small, I am a 3XL. But I mean, look at the size of me for crying out loud. And anyways, yeah, I'm a 2XL. But I notice a lot of guys that are larger gentlemen. They like to get shirts that look like this on them, so they can look really big. I like bulky, loose clothing, so I guess I like the 2XL. Oh, take a drink of beer, Scott. I know I saw Scott doing Wine Wednesday. Who was that? Ann Burr. And that is the reason why I did decide that I can drink a beer in front of you guys, because we are all really just regular, ordinary folk. There's no reason that I can't be comfortable in front of you guys. I shouldn't feel like I'm shattering some kind of image that you guys have of me. I'm a construction worker, for crying out loud. I mean, I could do a lot worse in front of the camera. So, oh God, let's see. So we're gonna do Wine or Beer Wednesday now. Bigfoot Explorer, there he is, Scotty. Oh, look at with the butt hanging out of my mouth. Oh man, Scott, it's really good to see you, my friend. Thank you so much for the microphone. What do you think, man? It sounds awesome, doesn't it? Anyways, so I think I might have to do, there's no weekday that begins with a B. So what I'll do is I'll just drink on every live stream just to make it normal. Oh my God. Anyways, really good to see you, Scott. I love you too, Scotty. Thank you again, man, for sending me that. I mean, for that donation of the microphone, man. Awesome, just awesome. I feel like I have exhausted my my time here with you guys. An hour. Oh my God, my nephew's here. I lied. Nobody ever visits me. Man. Anyways, thank you guys. 54 people. Just awesome. I really do appreciate you guys coming by. Thank you, Deb. Thank you, Nick Sweeney. Tuesday lager night. I like that. I do. I like that. But for work, I get up at about 3:30 in the morning, so it's tough. I'd have to do the live feed in traffic. It's just no good. No, it would have to be. It'll be a weekend. I would like to do something like that. I'm very happy that right now that the video, the quality of the video was okay. That it's not choppy and pixelating and all that stuff. So this is something that I could continue to do when I'm not actually hiking in the woods. I can at least sit down with you guys and we can chat. I can't believe there's 50 people here. That's really, really cool. Judith, you missed my live feed. Oh man, come on. 3:30. Pick a weekend. All right. I really appreciate all you guys hanging out with me for a little bit. This was just a test. The test has become an hour and 1 minute and 35, 36 seconds. So really much appreciated. I'm going to edit that video really quick that I made earlier today at something at Gardner Memorial Wayside Park. I was there today in Springfield, New Hampshire. Really creepy vibe, you guys. Really freaked me out. I know a lot of it is just me, most likely. Thank you, Ann Burr. Nick Sweeney. I like your P.O. box number. That's ironic. I might have to look up your P.O. box number after I shut this camera off. Outlaw Dave, thank you so much. Pork and Beans. Bigfoot Explorer, I'll see you soon. I really do appreciate it, man. I'd love to meet you, Scott, and go hiking someday. Someday we will. Deb Williams, big hugs. Thank you so much, you guys. And without a doubt, I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Okay, here's the funny part. How long will I be here trying to shut off the live stream? I'm going to need a beer just to shut the live stream off. Give me a second with this one. This ought to be interesting. Oh, I found another beer. Pay no attention to the guy drinking beer. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, let's see. I see buttons. I see a camera, chat. Man, I remember, Scott, you doing this when you first did your live stream. Like, how do we shut this off, man? All right, let's see. All right, I see an X on the right of the screen. If this works, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Look at my big old fat fumble fingers. Plug your computer. All right, you're going to watch me try. Thank you, Lorraine. What if I'm stuck? You guys will just have to chill in the barn until tomorrow. Till I figure it out. All right, I'm going to hit the X. Thank you guys so much for clicking. I'll see you on the next one I'm about to upload. Are you sure you want to stop streaming? Whew, thank God that's over. No, sir, I'm only kidding. Thank you guys for coming by, and I'll see you on the next one.